What's going on, guys? Markie from the YouTube channel Online Certification Course. Here I'm going to answer the question in regards to, can your employer keep your certification, keep your certificate once you end up leaving that place in employment? So in the meantime, please subscribe to the channel, share it out, like, comment below as to what you would like to get certified in. I could personally send you a link or do a tutorial and send it to you personally. Also comment below as to what you think this scenario should be. Give me your input. Feedback is very important. So a couple people actually mentioned that, you know, the company paid for their certification, they passed it, HR took the original copy, not a copy, and kept it. So it was time to leave. They go to HR and they say, hey, I need my certificate back, and they just simply said no. So a lot of people don't know any rules or regulations or laws that protect this type of outcome in regards to collecting back your certificates. So actually OSHA states that it's yours. Even if the company paid for your certificate, you pass, it's actually yours. If HR asks for the original, simply make them a copy. A lot of times when you take the course, it's sort of 50-50. They'll say you pass, and they'll send HR. They have an email set up that once you pass the course, it goes to HR or your upper management with the certificate. Also, a lot of times it'll say congratulations, you passed, and is in the left or the right hand corner, top corner or the bottom, it's going to say, would you like to print out a copy? So me personally, I like to go to the color copy or print it out, or even I may switch the paper up a little thick, sturdier paper, thicker paper, look like a certificate more, and I print it out, print a color copy out. HR, your upper management may say, we need that, keep it on file. So technically, yeah, they do need a copy to be on file, because certain companies get audited and so forth. Like the fast food industry, they may ask for employees food training, food handling certificates, learn to serve. And so they keep a copy on file, actually, for that reason that you legally can work in that position because you're certified to do so, whether it's a forklift and so forth. So keep that in mind when you gathering your things up and you're about to head out. So another thing is that if HR is denying it or your upper management is denying your certificate, they don't want to give it back and so forth, is the number one reason to me personally is they pretty much is pissed off. They're pissed that they paid for the training, they paid you while you getting certified and so forth. So they may be pissed, like, you can't get the certificate back. So there's nothing they could possibly do with it because it has your name on it, which is your entitlement. It's for you to actually take. It's yours. It's legally yours. So they're just being spiteful that they're not giving up that certificate to you. So instead of flipping over the tables and messing up HR's desk, another thing you could do, you could also reach out to the training provider and let them know the scenario. They may step in, intervene, and say, hey, it's legally his certification. So they either do that, or they just go ahead and say, no problem, we'll email you another one. Another thing to look out for also, so if your company is paying for you to do the training, right, they may have a form that they fill out. I'm going to try to stick it on the end of the video. There's a form sometimes that you fill out stating that, they're paying for the certification, what the certification is and so forth. And that if they may give you a stipulation as to if you leave within 3 months after being certified, you have to pay back a certain percentage. And it just keeps going up. If you're here 6 months after the certification and you end up leaving, you pay another certain percentage. You just reimburse them. You just pay them back. Because it is, back in the day, it was like you get certified for your CDLs to drive a bus, a school bus or whatever. You get certified. You you driving around for about 2 months or whatever. Like, man, I'm out. And so you're taking those CDLs with you. That they didn't give you free paid training and everything. And back then it was like $2,000 maybe, for your CDL. So it was a nice stunt move. Now, 2021, there's more. You signing contracts and agreements. You may have to give them 3 years of service for them paying for those CDLs, for the passenger endorsement, air brakes endorsement, and so much. So there's no getting away with that. But for other courses and stuff in regards to your job position, whether it be learning diversity, forklift, learning OSHA, scaffolding, ladders, and so forth, those are the certifications that they belong to you, and they can't do anything with them but be spiteful and go ahead and keep it, because finally someone is getting over on a company. So you really don't want to do that. So they get the certifications and they end up leaving, because the certification that you're paying them now, because a lot of people also don't know, certain courses that you pass is entitled to, you know, a couple coins or whatever. You may get 75 cents. It could be $2, a $2 raise in your hourly pay for just passing that certification course. A lot of people don't know that. They say it's a requirement. They go ahead and pass it, and they just go about their business. So a lot of times, a lot of companies are actually getting over on people by not forking out those extra dollars. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So many thanks for checking out this little quick rundown of the tutorial. Hope that answered your question. So technically, no, they cannot keep your certificate, your certification, even if they paid for it. They cannot keep your certificate unless you sign an agreement, a contract stating that you have to work X amount of months or years after being certified. So you break that contract, of course you got to pay a certain percentage back. So you just signed a deal with the devil right about there. Go ahead and leave below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bust me some thumbs up. And let me know if I'm heading in the right direction. I'd love to do some more tutorial, do live videos and stuff. I'm trying to step into that world as well. And also check out the links below in regards to solving property disputes once you leave the company. And I have another link down below in regards to, I don't remember what it was, in regards to talking to your boss and persuading him to actually pay for a certain course that you want to take up. So have him foot the bill for that, how to persuade him, how to prove that his money well invested in that course with you. So many thanks once again. It's Markie Williams. I'm out. And also please make sure you check out these thumbnails that are floating around me. I'm trying to stick some links in there. I don't know if it might work, but you'll see these on my channel as well. So go ahead and scroll through it, go ahead and click on them, check them out, show some love to it, some thumbs up and everything else, share it out. So many good things on these online certification courses that I have here. So go ahead and do your due once again. Let me go on to the next.